Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Stranded Alien Dawns. Well, we got some aggressive animals about to attack. Looks like we got about 70 shrieker hatchings. That's not good. 14 overgrown scabby and 9 glutches. Well, glutches are in the overgrown scabbies are easy to deal with. The shriekers, they're not too difficult to take out. They're actually very easy to kill. It's just the fact that there is so many of them that I would consider them a pretty large threat. And they like to go stabby stab. And yeah, you gotta be careful with that. Alright, so Ember is leading one of the one of our successfully tamed dogs. So hopefully she hurries up with that before the bugs decide to attack. Yeah, that'll be really bad if that happens. Luckily we do have some turrets up a couple episodes back, so... Oh, malfunction of battery. That's not good. It usually resets the charge on them too. We don't like that. So what's going on here? Okay, transport drone is transporting stuff. There's not much work for them. Well, there is and there isn't. They've been pretty idle here and there. Let's just check everybody's armor. Emlyn, what are you doing? Let's get you to wear some pants and to wear some shoes. It looks like the bugs are deciding to attack now. Okay, so let's draft off Ken. Let's get him up in immediately up into one of those, and let's draft up man. Let's put him in the middle with Ember. Where is Ember? Oh, she's right there, still leading. Okay, we're gonna let her lead. We're gonna leave Naris alone, and Emlyn. Let's go. Jeez, I got you putting some stuff on. Okay, well, looks like you already equipped it. Okay, Christina, let's get you in here too. Let's get you up on the drone. Not drone, the rover or the mech. And it looks like those bugs are gonna go right after our dogs. Oh, come on. Inside. Okay. Christina? Where are you going? Oh, okay. Oh, the dog is there. That's not gonna be good. Ember, draft you up. What should I do with you? Okay, let's get you over here. I'm not liking the looks of this. Let's attempt to take out that. Oh, geez, try and save the dog. Let's tell this guy to leap, and let's get him over there fast. Okay, lead, please. Let's get this rover. No, I don't want you to flee. Oh, jeez, this is bad. Okay, that was... we just lost a dog. Alright, let's get Ember back. Let's leap. Let's get this out of here. Come on. Trying to bring this rover back. Ah, that was bad timing with that dog. Oh, that sucks so much. Alright, let's get this over here. Ember. We'll just have you right about here. Why not? Oops, and I just did that. Let's get the rover over here. Alright, let's undraft everybody. Alright, get this over here. Let's move it right about there. That'll be a good spot for it. Let's get all these big bugs all butchered for their meat. And yeah, that looks good. It sucks we just lost another dog. I didn't want that. Well, let's add it to the burial. We'll put it right there. And apparently there's still 2 of them. Okay, let's go deal with them. How come Naris is not healing himself? There we go. That's all of them. Get them labeled for butchered. And let's just dismount the mech right here. Alright. Now, we're still reconstructing the roof with brick, and that's going to greatly improve our temperature tolerances. Let's lock the pants and boots onto Emlyn. I want her to change that. Now, Ken is sick. He has pneumonia again. Well, okay. 6 destroyed structures. We got severe heat wave. And we need electronics and CPUs, of course. But we're also scavenging. Seems like the herd out there is slowly recovering. That's always good. And Ember is butchering. Excellent. And Ken is, yeah, he's struggling with illness, but he's been treated. How much bug meat we have? I'm curious. We got quite a bit. We can always do with more though. What's Emmett making right now? He's making more shoes. Alright. And we're making more, what do you call it? That lovely slop. Alright. Now we gotta get that other animal over here. I would like Christina to do that. What is... She's really hungry. So I'm gonna get her to eat right now. And then right after she eats, I want her to relax. So I'll get her to play darts. And right after she plays darts, I'm gonna have her start... Well, I guess Emmeline's already doing that, so never mind. We'll scratch that. Gonna get her to lead. But apparently that's not needed. What's needed is crafting. Well, let's observe this. And, well, I guess we can observe a bird that flew away already. Oh, she's gonna repair the defense structure, so that's the next best thing. Yep, alright. So let's speed up time a little bit, because there's a lot of waiting. Apparently they just decided to eat this fencing here. Strange. There was nothing in there. One is risk of meltdown. Yeah, I can see why. She's all the way down there. So let's just have her eat a meal, get back, and we'll have Christina take over the dog lead. Let's start the lead. There we go. And the dog is starving too, so that's not good. Okay, so we got some more roof construction underway. Alright, we can successfully scavenge more scrap metal from the spaceship debris there. Are we in salvage? Yeah, we are. So I'm pretty sure that's gonna be gone. And then we gotta figure out what wreck we're gonna sell. Basically, salvage next. Oh, no, he's not done that yet. Ken's at risk of meltdown that too now. That's not good, but at least he's coming back to relax, possibly eat. I guess once his wreck is gone, we will focus again on to electronic stuff. I am not going to really focus on the carbon crafting at the moment. I just want to clean up around the base a little bit and get all this space wreck out and get some more electronics up for our defenses and expand our power. Alright, so let's check up our expedition. So let's pre-plan this. We will have Christina do the Tachyon-saurus, and we will have Ember do the control module when she's ready. And Christina is going to sleep. Very good. I want that. Ember, after you're done sleeping, let's see what happens. Definitely want you to play darts and the punch. And then we'll have you eat veggie stew. Christina could stay sleeping. Ken is still at rest and meltdown. Why? Tell him to eat. Why did he eat? Ember, you could use more rest, but you can go. Emmeline, why are you not cooking? Okay, Christina, I want you to keep sleeping. Alright, Emmeline, I don't know why you're not cooking. Let's get you to do that. And you actually just ignored it. Why is she not cooking? Okay, she'll cook that. I don't know what that was about. Oh, we look like we scavenged a power cell, so that's good. And how well rested are you now, Christina? You're so. I'm gonna check activities of Emblem. Like, why is she not cooking? Set to 1. Maybe it's because this is almost rotten. That's the problem. Naras, treat yourself. Okay, let's eat the do now. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Emmeline here. He's prioritizing a lot of different things over others. It's not making much sense. Enough resources. Okay, so let's put this in a quick recipe, or tasty. They haven't seen. Oh, what? Sure, why not? Oh, is that the fats? Okay. Expedition completed? Okay, scrap metal. Maybe some electronics. Alright, Kennan's finally back. Crafting some electronics and maybe some CPUs later, but that's gonna take a while. We got a lot of CPUs to craft. Well, not CPUs, electronics to craft. Alright, expedition completed. Tachyon. Okay, found the remains of an ancient ship of an unknown origin. Tachyon region is being emitted from the broken terminal. I couldn't interact with it, but I see inscriptions in alien tongue. Well, let's record what you can and return home, and that will unlock a new research to learn the language of the Tachyons. Alright, so guess everybody's going to sleep now. Amber is still on her way back. She's incredibly unhappy, but because she's probably sleeping out in the wilderness, and Christina too. Well, we just gotta wait for them to return, and it looks like I'm pretty close to finishing off the roof of the brick roof, actually. So that's very good. And I wonder, did I research concrete yet? No, I did not. Alright, we're still crafting electronics. That's gonna be a minute, that's for sure. Looks like our generators are running again to keep up with the batteries. And we got some, oh, the guys are waking up now. Alright, Emmett's gonna go chop wood. Perfect. And it looks like we got some electronics back, so that's excellent. And that means we can construct our battery. Perfect. And we got 3 extra electronics on top of that. And so we're getting close to 4. New Year's Eve, okay. Of course, go ahead, celebrate it. And it looks like we're finally have all the brick we need to finish off our building. Perfect. So our house is fully encased in brick. Yeah, I can't complain about that. I'm actually pretty happy about that. Now, what else can we get them to do? Well, we gotta let this stock up in brick for a while. Once that's stocked up, we can, but then we are done CPUs and have, well, done the electronics and managed to construct a CPU to get our research bench done. But in the meantime, how happy is Amber? She's happy enough. Let's go send her on another expedition. Yeah, let's send her on another control module. And yeah, we'll just wait for her to do that. Oh, it looks like Christina has finally returned. She's very hungry. And looks like Christina's gonna go into immediate training. Alright, well, where's the food? Well, let's tell her to eat some veggie stew now. She's hungry and unhappy. And let's tell her to punch that. So it looks like we have 6 electronics now. Excellent. And we're now S&M and are fully concentrated on crafting fuel. So that's good. We're burning quite a bit of it for both power and our hot air balloon. We got lots of manure to craft it, so, well, we did. Not too sure about now. So probably keep an eye on that. Yeah, they're using oils and fats now, so you know what? Let's tell them to use, we'll tell the robots to use, or the drones in this case, to use the manure. They could use something to do. Expedition injury? What? I just started working on my foot sank into a narrow hole in the ground. I got startled and yanked it out of me, acting more on instinct than actually thinking about. That was obviously a mistake. My foot caught in some roots and stones, which tore my ankle as I pulled it out. I can't keep working like this, so I'll be returning without any resources. No! Oh no. And we got a malfunction on the wind turbine here. Luckily, it just requires some alloys to fix. And Christina's drunk. What did she drink? It made her drunk. What? Oh. Ha. I guess we do have some ale. Now, we could... Oh, this is going to be a crime. But let's put the ale in the freezer. We never want to put that stuff in the freezer in real life. There's no way to piss off the Europeans more than that. And the Brits. But, I can't afford to lose very limited resources. And grain at the moment is extremely limited. Well, it is and it isn't. Actually, it isn't. So it can just rot away. Alright, New Year's celebration. This is the 2nd year of our survival. Alright. Alright, but check Amber. She just should have something wrong with her leg. Yeah, she has a scratch and torn off flesh. Looks like some healing balm will fix that. And we got a distress signal. Alright. Who should we send for that one? Oh, well, we got another pregnant dog. We also got a newborn dog. Excellent. So, about to have our army of the hounds. Excellent. That's gonna help out with basic defense in a lot of ways. Make sure that we call Draka is not too injured. If they are, I just labeled them for butcher. Did we actually ever build that third grave? Yes, we did. Man. Destroy death. How did that happen? Destroyed. Oh, the stomach was destroyed. Oh, it was like an instant death. Oh, that sucks. That's a painful way to die. Alright, Amber, might as well run back and get treated, and now us will deal with you. Or Ken. Who's the next best first aid? And what should we do now? Not too much without electronics. Alright, I'm not gonna tell her to recover. I want her to get working right away. Alright, that's 8 electronics. What Ken is going? Asleep again. Oh my goodness, he's actually really tired. I didn't know that, but oh my goodness, Ember, your health. You're not happy. I am not gonna fertilize this field because I just want the manure for our fuel at the moment. And plus we're fertilizing our, we call it silicone leaf field anyways. We gotta limit theirs. I only want 100 silicone at a time, so let's reduce that. Alright, I think it's a good time to start laying out our cold room. So let's move our drones up onto the roof here for now. And I would like to make our cold room kind of in this corner here. That was the original plan, but I got this little sidetracked. And let's move the freezer here. And the cooler, it's gonna have to be moved somewhere else, but let's get this 3D printer moved over into this wall for now. And this wooden workbench, it's getting a little crammed here. I guess we'll put it right there for now. And once that's all moved, we'll start laying out the brick wall for our cooler and the shelves. Oh, Ember was the first one to wake up this time. Okay. Let's get her to move the freezer. And move workbench, this, and move the 3D printer. And then, well, I guess you're busy now. Now let's lay out our walls here. We want brick. Right now, brick is the best insulating material we have. So let's select this. And how are we gonna do this? Let's put it there for now. And let's move this, we call it like freeze. Is that a freezer or is that just our regular cooler? We'll put it there for now. Now, probably want to make the cooler longer. Yeah, I messed it up. Okay, so let's deconstruct these walls. Let's pause it because we got some aggressive animals. Okay, let's try and redo this again. All right, this time we'll start here and roll it down to about here, I believe. Oh, yeah, about there. And let's get a door in. We'll actually move our craft benches down all the way. And okay, we need a door. A wood door right above there. And then hopefully they move everything pretty quickly here. Awesome. Now let's move this to about there. And now with that done, let's see here, shelves. Make some, you know what, let's make some scrap metal shelves. Lots of scrap metal we need to use. Yeah, so we'll put a little bit of scrap metal shelf there. And we'll leave one. Should we leave the gap there? No. Let's, yeah, let's leave the gap there. Back to the shelves. Where storage, there you are. And we'll do this. And then ideally you want to put it on the other side too, but it doesn't look like my spacing is very well done. I have to cut down the bed. Either bump it up by one, which is not a bad idea. Yeah, I was, I'm gonna have to bump it. Bump it up by 2. I think that would be the best plan. Yeah, we'll just bump this side by 2 for now. And let's get the walls and ceiling in too. And then might as well these walls deconstructed. Oh, we gotta deselect the one wall. There we go. And hopefully that goes smoothly. We're gonna have to cancel this shelf. And I guess let's build out the other wall. Where we're getting attacked? Oh, we got a big giant mantis there. Why? Where do you come from? Okay, let's get this wall in. And let's actually get rid of that shelf quickly. And let's get the flooring put in. We want, probably put some ceramic tiles in. This makes the most sense. I was thinking brick pavers, but no. Ceramic tile it is. And let's get these floors reconstructed to a ceramic tile. There, all labeled for ceramic tile. Perfect. Alright, so let's get the freezer and cooler on these walls. It doesn't look like it's gonna play safe. That is fine. We'll just do it like this. This gotta be deconstructed. And we'll actually move this one right about there. Let's relocate this to one over. There we go. Now it's starting to look like a proper cooler room. And let's get these shelves up on there. And let's get to restrictions. We want just food in here for now. So this is gonna be a full-on food shelf. And where's the copy button? And we're doing another, I was gonna say another full shelf there, but it seems like this light is kind of in the way. So let's move this. What? I can't move my light? Oh, double. Oh, here we go. Ceiling lamp. Let's get it right there. And let's copy that and let's put it right on the other side. And now it should let me do this. It won't until it actually gets rid of it. That's fine. In the meantime, let's put a shelf right here. Obstructed by another. Oh, okay. Guess in theory we only can really do two. So let's do that. This one is going to be our medical one. So we're going to put medicines there. Now the animals are starting to attack. Or the bugs, we should say. Alright, so I'm going to draft up Ken. I'm going to put him in this one. Ember, I'm going to draft you and put you over here. Emman, I'm going to draft you and put you right in the middle. I think that's all the guys I need with the drones. Well, not drones, but with the turrets. Alright, construction level 6, awesome. Evelyn is idling. Why? Okay. Let's deconstruct these. Leave the one shelf up. Seems like I got a bug through. Ember. Alright. They could just keep doing that. Oh, that looks like a charm. Alright, we're done after everybody. I guess it's time for more bug meat. Put that on the menu and do the same as the giant mantis. Get them all under butcher. Yeah, we're getting a little low on bug meat too. Okay, now looks like we can actually put another shelf here. So let's do that. And can I do another shelf here? Won't let me. Alright, that's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this shelf and I'm gonna put it right there. And I'm going to deconstruct this one. Alright, there's storage chest now. I'd like to put it right here, so let's do that. Double wardrobe. I'd like to put them in the room here, but I need to have the bed in there. Let's move this bed here. Let's mark this for Ken. And then move the bed. Okay, we're gonna put Ken in there since he gets a little unhappy. Let's actually cancel that chest plate mission and we'll put it in here. I'm gonna copy this stove and I'm gonna put another electric stove right there. And yeah, I'm eventually gonna move all this crafting upstairs. Just at the moment, I'll just have it on main level right now. Because, I mean, 134 bricks, that's not enough for a second level yet. Okay, so this one, I am going to do some quick recipes. When I have about, let's have 4 cooked emergency rations. And can we do any tasty stuff like, oh, we could do a chef steak. Okay. Let's do, well, might as well do 4 of those. And are we making alcoholics? Apparently we are. So let's increase our beer to about 50. Yeah, let's keep brewing beers. Would be a good idea. And let's move these pretty close to the wall here. And let's construct a couple more. Edmund, you're idle again. 2 o'clock. Alright, well, don't know why you keep going idle like that. But it is what it is. I can live with that. Alright. Ember, you're idle. Oh, that means we're sending you out on another expedition. We're sending you out to distressing. Oh, actually, I totally forgot about that. And the control module. I would like to send Naris on that one. So let's do that. And we got advanced research test finally finished. So let's get the ancient alien discovered, and let's queue in some railgun snipers and a laser sword, I guess. And some carbon crossbows. Some battle drones would be some nice too. And with the AI course, what else can we research after that? Oh, that's about it for now. And we got a solar flare. Great. That's not cool. That disables our, we call it, our solar panels. Alright, so, we get some power cell generators. Kind of go upwards for that. Ambulance training. Awesome. Oh yeah, we gotta get these dogs under training. And they're not labeled for training. That's not good. All dogs must be trained. Alright, how many CPUs do we have? One in stock. Yeah, okay, so this is active circuit 1. And let's put these on 1. Active, inactive. Ooh, let's do it to 2 for circuit. Just make sure, oh, these are on 2. Let's change this to 3 and 4. Let's get these lights on to 3. Let's see what happens. I would like to get these birds under observation, but the likelihood of that happening is not very much because they just keep getting disturbed. Oh, Edmund's crafting 10. Awesome. That makes things a lot easier. Okay, control module debris done. Alright, so we found scrap metal and a pulse rifle. Well done. Distress signal. I'm too late. The mega body lies twisted on the ground not far from the crash site. It looks like they got attacked by something. Okay. Bury the parcel and do some scavenging. We got a lot of kimchi in the fridge. Awesome. Now we need to put up an air conditioner in here. We want the heat to be expelled outwards. And so that'll be that. And yeah, we'll construct this. We want this to be target temperature, let's say about 4 degrees. Oh, might as well construct a ladder to upstairs. So let's put it right there. Wait a minute, that's not a good spot. Cancel that one and cancel that. And let's redo this. Metal ladder, preferably there, but the shelf is in the way. I'm gonna have to rethink. Maybe right here. Yeah, we'll put it right there for now. And I don't need the upper one, so let's just do that. And might as well get the wall for the upper level done. Let's just do that for now. And let's make a ceiling. Do the brick too. Yeah, that looks good. To be done pretty quickly. Now let's go back down to the first floor, and I notice it's pretty dark in here, so I'm gonna have to make some more of these lights. Let's put one right there, and we'll put one here. Let's move this light over to about here for now. I'd say that's probably about good for now. Alright, let's get Ember back out on the expedition. Let's get the control module debris done. Let's make sure she is relaxed before she heads out. Alright, so that's pretty much all the lights still with. Ember went on her mission, awesome. Now I'm gonna take off the medicines off this one, and we are gonna put in weapons into this. Alright, on the second level, let's get a couple power cell generators up here. Yeah, let's get about 4 of them right there. And these ones are gonna be off of the control circuit number 1. Okay, they're on number 2. These are actually on number 3. Okay, we want this to be none, and this one to be 3. And then we'll put these battery generators or power cell generators on control circuit number 1. And we're at it, we might as well put the batteries up here too, so they're protected. Okay, so the old crash site. Okay, we got more scrap metal. Awesome. Okay, let's redo the battery placement here. There we go. That'll probably work out a lot better. Let's see if those lights actually turn on this time. Actually, I think I need to turn them on. They are on. So I guess this one should be 3 and this one should be none. Okay, let's check lights. Yep, they're off. Perfect. So that is dealt with. Now let's copy these and let's place them. Alright, I'll put one there. And we'll basically just put them where they're needed. Actually, we probably want to put them off to the side a little bit. Clear firing arc and all that. One there and one right here. Looking good, looking good. And we gotta correct this. So let's just move it over a little more. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, right about there. And let's do the same here. I wish this ground becomes leveled out. Or there was a way to get to settlers that should level it out. Meteor rain. Okay, so that means we're gonna get some more alloys potentially. And I just saw an impact over here. Or was it further? That's probably way over here. Thinking about it. And there's some alloys over there. Well, yeah. I mean, it's not really worth it to go over there yet. We got a lot of scrap. Okay, let's check if these are on there. Oh. Put these on the control circuit 3. And let's might as well copy these and we'll construct them down here. So we got about south end coverage. And at the same time, we're gonna need to construct one of these. We'll put it right here for now. And then I need to bring a power pole down here. So I guess we'll just do this. Okay. Let's get some metal power poles in. One there and one here. Actually, I don't like it like that. So let's cancel those two. And let's see what we can do about the power. Yeah, let's put one there and we'll put one right here. And I probably used up all my CPUs. Yes, it did. Okay. Well, that's that. Not much you can really do about that. Let's go back up a second and let's put these to circuit number 1 so they're not burning up all of our batteries. And I guess we need to put some power poles here too. Let's copy the metal poles and let's do the same. One there and one here. And I actually probably move those back one by one after. Apparently I guess I moved one of my lamps. Whoopsie. Okay, well, let's get it reconstructed right about there. And I guess we might as well make some more. Yeah, why not? Won't hurt. So let's just put one there, one way about there. And power wise, pole there and pole here. Alright, let's get rid of this wooden pole. And hopefully with this being constructed, it will replace what we need. Oh, we researched the ancient language and we got a newborn dog again. Nice. Okay, well, let's put it under training. And we got a malfunction soldering dust. And geez, these turrets are taking a long time to craft. Super rifles, awesome. Tachyon most curious. Okay, so that's dealt with. Now I just don't have anything for these lights. That's fine. We're gonna do some farm makeovers pretty soon anyways. Just check. Yeah, we don't have any more CPUs, so that'll be it for turrets until we get 4 more. Looks like we got our first mushroom harvest in. Awesome. Oh, okay. We're gonna copy these. We're gonna put some of these in. One there, and one over here. One definitely right here. And then this one will get moved to... Oh, we already have one up there. Okay, that can stay. Okay, laser swords research, but really no way of crafting these at the moment. Members training, awesome. Always like that. Now, let's get that good sniper under research. And some healing bomb. What else? Guess we'll do some oil extraction, probiotics. Okay. Okay, so we got 3 CPUs up and running. So that's about, well, we need about 5 to do turrets on this side. We call it the east wing of the wall. If we need 5 more for the west wing. And then if we do towers in each corner, that's gonna be another one. Did I ever get that concrete research? I think I did research it. No, I did not. Okay. Maybe it's time to... I think we can make concrete now. Oh boy. Okay, concrete rooms. I gotta research that. So let's put that in there and we'll put solar roofs in. Those are pretty two important things I need. And might as well do hydroponics while we're at it. Christina, what's going on with you? Oh, you're fully rested. Okay. Let's move this, we call it lightning rod right up to the top here. And might as well fill in the gap. There we go. Alright, let's do another expedition. Let's send Christina to learn the ancient language. Let's send Ember out into the spaceship debris. And of course, the Tycoon source is gonna have to wait. Alright, let's gather up more manure. Fuel. Okay, so got some tea about to rot away. Deal with that. Let's get, I guess, the cooked meals off of this. And them too. Let's just stick, I guess we'll use this as a tool chest. And speaking of that, might as well turn off the tools for this. And we're starting making some fur cells. Awesome. Okay, it doesn't seem like this is really working. Gonna have to copy and let's put it on the other side too. It's probably just big room for what it can handle. I don't know. I've noticed it's not getting cold enough. I mean, it will keep everything in here forever. It just needs to be underneath 12 degrees. And it is 12 degrees in here. It's just not cool enough. Okay, we got expedition completed. Okay, we discovered the ancient civilization, so she gets a boost for that. And we just completed the old crash site. We got power cells and scrap metal. Awesome. That's what we wanted. Alright, another day done, and they're all heading to sleep pretty much. Yeah, well, unfortunately we did lose one dog today to attack in the beginning. That was not unavoidable. But, well folks, that's all the time I have for today. Now, if you like the content, do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And say it was not a bad day. We got the south end defense completed. And we successfully fended off any attackers. Well, the bug swarm or the space bugs. And we don't like space bugs, do we? And yeah, we learned the ancient alien language and all that. So, like, if you have any suggestions, leave in the comments. Alright, have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.